Hold my hand. It's okay to sing along. Hold my hand. That's a little better. Hold my hand. Maybe we can't change the world, but I want to love you the best that I can.
Hey, way to go, man. Is that about time?
All right, we got one more, and then we'll get this mess into gear.
Okay.
Can you help me put my coat over my shoulders?
You belong among the wildflowers. You belong in a boat out at sea. Sail away, kill off the hours. You belong somewhere you feel free. Run away, find you a lover. Far away, let your heart be your guide. You deserve the deepest of cover. You belong in that home by and by.
All right.
Run away, find you a lover. Run away, let your heart be your guide. You deserve the deepest of cover. You belong in that home by and by. You belong among the wildflowers. You belong somewhere close to me. Far away from your trouble and worry. You belong somewhere you feel free. You belong somewhere you feel free.
Hey, hey, hey. Thank you, Scott and trio. Can you hear me through this? There we go, there we are. Dennis, our spiritual leader, is on vacation. He'll be back whenever. I hope he shows up again. I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, I'm your friendly host and hoster this morning. And I've asked Dee Dodgen to come up and light our magic candle here. And the candle is there to remind you that you are.
Is there a trick to this?
Can you get it? There we go. Amazing. Way to go. It's here to remind you all that you are, thank you. You are beings of light disguised cleverly as human beings. But your real essence is light. Remember that when you see the candle. My essence is light. In fact, let's say that together. My essence is light. Bingo. Let's go with the rest of the service here.
Good morning. Good morning. All right, is this working? Can you hear me? Yep. Okay. All right, so I would just welcome everybody to take a nice deep cleansing breath in through your heart space and out through your mouth. With spiritual understanding, I see myself and others with compassion. God is understanding. Understanding is the insight that transforms facts into awareness. I open my heart to the transformation my life has to offer. I open my mind to the awareness of deeper insight. I trust the experience God has for my soul in this life. I give thanks, love, and blessing for the life that exists in the goodness of grace. I release this prayer to the good of divine order within this world. And so it is. Amen.
Amen.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to everybody here and all those online to Unity Spiritual Center, Spokane. My name is Alan Bassan, and I'll be your platform assistant this morning. It would be a great time right now to silence those cell phones. I would like to begin by acknowledging anybody who might be here for the first time today. We really love having you here with us this morning. And if this is your first visit here, our ushers will bring you a packet of information about Unity. Inside that packet, there's a coupon for a free beverage on our barista stand and a bunch of information about us. No. All right, would you please raise your hands high if this is your first time? Keep them up till our ushers see you and bring you a packet. All right. Well, good. We hope that you enjoy our service today and that you'll stay afterwards to chat or have a bite to eat in our fellowship hall. We'd like to encourage new visitors to come to a few different Sunday services so you can get a variety of the messages, music, and meditation that we offer. It's a nice chance to really learn more about who we are. Also, please know that whoever you are and wherever you are on your spiritual journey of transformation, you're welcome here. As always, let's share our opening affirmation. Together we affirm, there is only one presence and one power active in my life and in the universe, God the good. We are excited to have Reverend David McClure with his message, We're Just Visiting This Planet. Our music today is provided by the one and only Scott Jameson. Well, thank you guys, whoever you are. In a minute, we'll invite the children up on stage to listen to a short story. We ask parents of children under the age of 5 to come up with them. After the story, the kids will come down and stand in front of the stage and sing our community song together. After that, they will go back out with their teachers. Children, will you now come up on stage for your story? All right, Hillary will be reading their story today.
Hi, everybody. Okay, today we're going to be reading a book called The Knowing Book. And while we read it, I want you to think about where our knowing comes from. Does it? Don't spoil it. The Knowing Book. Before you forget, look up. The sky has always been above you, is above you now, and will always be above you. Count on it. It is what you will always know.
For the next 2.5 billion years.
How do we listen to stories when we're at school? Do we talk?
No.
Okay. Open a door, follow a trail, or a sidewalk or a sign. Any one of them will take you somewhere. You will choose. Step one step at a time. And don't ignore a hum. And don't deny a cry. Both are useful and both are good. And both will comfort you if you are lost. Know this, there is magic around you, but it hides. You might find it nested in a wand or a spell, but more likely in a penny or a prayer. Be open to it. Sit down on a step or a hill or at the edge of a seat. Take time to imagine something, or let something imagine you. The unknown is waiting. Carry a map as a guide, but explore those trails not drawn on paper. This is called curiosity, and this is called adventure. Keep them in your pocket. Run often and fast toward or away from something. Trust yourself to know which. And trust yourself to know when. By the chanting clocks that hang on walls of dreams. This is called wise, and this is called brave. Pretend you are someone, and pretend you are no one. Pretend you are who you long to be, who you would never want to be, and what you can only imagine being. Know that you will be part of all of these. Don't be too busy to slosh in a puddle or fly a kite, or too important to pick up the lost coin or the common shell. These small things are coveted by giants.
Those are just our shadows.
When you blow a whistle or a bubble or a horn, it is followed by an echo or a pop or a song. Listen, for this is the ballad of your own breathing. The sky holds a wing, a hoot, a chill. Allow the breeze of each to slip through the cracks of your window and into your sleep. And before you forget, look up. The stars have always been above you, are above you now, and will always be above you. You will come upon delicious things and dark things, but all the paths you take will join to lead you home. Count on it. It is what you will always know.
Well, thank you, Hillary, for the story. Kids, will you all please stand on stage, and will our youth come up and join them on the ramp? All right, now let's say our children's blessing together.
Be the love you are. Sing the song you hear. Share your joy of life with people far and near.
And for all us, be the love we are. Sing the song we hear. Share our joy of life with people far and near. All right, now let's sing our community song with our song leaders, Sally and Julia. And the kids will then retreat to with their teachers. And after that, there's a meet and greet.
All good, holy, holy. All good, holy, holy. All in my mind, in my heart, in my soul. Let me know all is good, holy, holy. All one love, holy, holy. All love, holy, holy. All good, my heart, in my soul. Let me know all is love, holy, holy. All one, holy, holy. All one, holy, holy. All in my mind, in my heart, in my soul. Let me know all is one, holy, holy.
Let me one holy, holy.
Good morning.
Well,
It's called the long range hug. Yeah. 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 Okay. Yeah. I'm going to sit down too. All good in my mind, in my heart, in my soul. You know, all in those. Whatever. Good morning to
I'm
you.
so grateful for you too.
Back at you. Back at you.
I got a job.
you excited to share, honey?
Yes, I am. I hope it comes across the way I mean it to come across.
It will. You'll have to get the other mic out of the way. It's going to be right recorded.
Okay, I will.
And if this mic falls off, just switch to the other mic.
Do you have any?
Okay, the meet and
cream
greet's
in your-
over. Time to get on with service.
Oh, okay. My hands are kind of slippery, but I hope I can get my notes.
Are your notes up there?
I've just got pages. I took them out of the notebook because the notebook doesn't work.
So, with Reverend David talking about just visiting this planet, right? And a little bit on outer space and aliens and such. I guess we'll take a little rocket trip here. So. packed my bags last night, pre-flight. 0 hour, 9 a.m. And I'm gonna be high as a kite by then.
What?
I miss the earth so much, I miss my wife. It's lonely out in space on such a timeless flight. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. No, no, no. I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, burning out his fuse up here alone. Mars ain't the kind of place to raise your kids. In fact, it's cold as hell. And there's no one there to raise them if you did. And all this science I don't understand. It's just my job 5 days a week. A rocket man, a rocket man. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. The touchdown brings me around again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. No, no, no. I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, burning out his fuse up here alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. The touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh, no, no. I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, burning out his fuse up here alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time.
Here's Scott Jameson, and he's a rocket man.
Definitely a little spacey.
Is that a Beatles song, Scott?
British royalty, well, British honorary royalty, Elton John.
Elton John. That I knew it was some limey from England. That's good. Good morning, everybody. Before I lead us in our meditation, I want to share with you that we will be having a celebration of life for our good friend and dear companion on the journey, Mary True, who passed away recently. And I wanted to announce that the celebration of life will be held on Saturday, June the 13th at 1 p.m. here in the sanctuary. And so I'd like to dedicate this meditation and this service to my dear friend Mary. The irony of this is that I had asked Mary to organize my closing service, my memorial, and she had worked out some ideas and songs and everything else, and we thought that was all set. But she went on ahead, and we'll see what she's up to once we get there where she is. Anyway, we dedicate this. When you think in this meditation, not only think of yourself, but think of dear Mary. Take a moment and take a deep, deep breath. And then take another deep, deep breath. And then another one. And now in this very moment, just let go of everything. Everything you ever knew, every place you've ever lived, every identity that you have established for yourself. And instead, for now, allow yourself to visualize this in your mind's eye. Imagine for a moment that you were a bird. And you now have a bird's eye view of everything from a lofty flight that you are taking. You've seen this bird's eye view 100 times or more. This winged creature that you are, soaring on invisible currents of air, arching over treetops, swinging around and sweeping around corners, gliding across pristine landscapes. And from this point of view, there is evoked only one thing: freedom. You are free. From this point of view, there is no worry. There's no struggling or striving. All there is a falling away. And just like a bird is held aloft by unseen currents, you too, you too are upheld by the power and presence of those unseen currents which make up your divine self. You've always been free in spirit. You've always been untethered from anxiety and fear. You are free to ride on currents of joy, of love, inspiration, and infinite possibilities that unfold before you. Birds do not strain or struggle. neither does your soul. And as you release attachment to all your earthly conditions, you are carried by divine love's power. And so in this moment, trust and remember that as a free spirit, you are free. You've always been free. And you always will be. And that's the way it really is. And so it is. Amen. Good morning, Spokane. An alien walks into a bar. And he asks the bartender for a bottle of beer and a bag of nuts. And the bartender looks at the alien and says, "Nah, we've had trouble with your kind before. Get out of here." The alien doesn't know what the bartender is talking about, but he leaves anyway, and he finds another bar. And he walks into that bar and he asks the bartender for a bottle of beer and a bag of nuts. And the bartender says to the alien, "Now, we've had trouble with your kind before. Get out of here." And so now this fed-up alien walks into a third bar. And he asks the bartender for a bottle of beer and a bag of nuts. And the bartender looks up at the alien and looks down at the alien and says, "You're one of those aliens, aren't you? I've heard you guys are trouble, so I'm not going to serve you." So the alien pleads with the bartender, and he promises to sit quietly in a corner of the room by himself, not talk to anyone, and drink his bottle of beer and eat his nuts, then leave at the end of the night. Plus, he says, "I will buy everyone's drinks that comes into the bar tonight." Well, the bartender has to think about this offer, and he finally says to the alien, after some contemplation, "Okay, but no trouble from you. I don't want to have any trouble. You can't talk to anyone. You can just sit there and have your beer and your nuts." So the bar starts to pick up. The word gets around that there's an alien in this bar, and that there are free drinks that night. And pretty soon the bar is filling up, and all of the bottles of beer and caskets and everything else are empty. And finally, at the end of the night, the bartender has nothing to serve anymore. And so he approaches the alien, who has been simply sitting in the corner all night, doing nothing, minding his own business. And he says to him, "You know, I'm really sorry I doubted you. You've been really good tonight. I don't know why everyone has said that aliens were so much trouble." And the alien replies, "Don't worry about it. How much do I owe you?" And the bartender does some quick math and says to the alien, "You owe me $6,789.50. And the alien reaches into his pocket and pulls out a bill and says to the bartender, "Wow, that's really not so bad. I thought it would be much more. Have you got change for a zonk?" Have you ever felt like you were an alien on this planet? A misfit? Or that you were no longer fitting into the way that the world was going, the way that the world was headed? Do the activities and the entertainment that other people are enjoying these days now seem boring to you? Or perhaps even meaningless? Let me even be more specific. Do you find living here on planet Earth today to be living in a wild and crazy place? Can you believe the behavior of some of your fellow Earthlings and some of the bizarre things that are going on across the planet, and yes, even here in Spokane? If you are beginning to feel that way, I've got some good news for you. First, there's nothing wrong with you. You are not alone in this. There are many of us earthlings who feel that way. Any sense that you have that you're not fitting in with the new generation or even the mainstream is actually a very positive sign. It's because it indicates that your intuition is working absolutely perfectly. And important for you to know is that you are not the problem. The world is. And that's because what we consider normal has become the enemy of the natural. When Donna and I lived in Hawaii, we loved to spend our days at one of Oahu's great beaches. I know many of you have been to Hawaii. And we, like most people at the beach, would wade out into the into the water only so far. Our feet would still be touching the bottom. We wanted to swim, but we didn't want to go out into the deep waters. And I think of those days at the beach many years ago, and I realize that most people in the world today stay in the shallows of life and rarely venture out into the deep. So the deeper you go, the fewer people you will encounter. I think there's a principle in there for that. For a moment, think of the world as a huge pyramid. And if you do, you will find that at ground level, there are lots and lots of people. But as you rise to higher levels of consciousness, there are fewer and fewer people. And the closer you get to the top, the less company you have. It reminds me of that quote from the Bible, "Many are called, but few are chosen." What this highlights is that while the universe extends an invitation to all of us, every one of us, only those with enough faith choose to reach beyond the status quo and go for the stars. Now, these words that I quoted to you, many are called, but few are chosen, are from one of Jesus' parables. Some people interpret this to mean that God selects only a few special people to be a part of his spiritual family. But what it really means that every one of us are called, but few choose to listen. Very few of us listen to the call that Spirit makes to us every minute of every day throughout our lives. Very few of us listen to the call of Spirit, which is going on all the time. Did you ever get an invitation to a social event and immediately begin to think, my God, what am I going to wear? What clothes would be appropriate for this kind of function with these kind of people? Well, let me ask you this question. How many people in your circle of friends and acquaintances are you able to talk unity with? Oh, sure, when you're in this building, you can talk unity to just about everyone in here. Go outside, get in your car, and go to where you live. Are you still able to talk about such things as divine order, or one presence and one power, and all of the unitic stuff that we talk about in this building and in this room? Or would you be considered an alien if you started to use that conversation in front of other members of your family or the next door neighbor or someone else? Here's another question for you. Have you ever been in a situation where you found yourself outgrowing the people and activities that used to be meaningful and rewarding for you, and realize that maybe it's time to move on? Right now, I'm teaching a class based on a book by Alan Cohen called Of Course in Miracles. And in one of the chapters, he writes this. He says, consider this: you are at a party in a room with people who are talking about subjects and engaging in activities that you once found interesting. But after a while, you get bored and you step out into the hallway where you hear voices from another room down the hall. These people are having much more engaging conversations than the ones you are used to. You feel drawn to enter that room, but it is some distance away, so you begin to walk down the hall, and about halfway along the way, you start to feel lost. It's as if you are in a state of limbo. You have left the old room behind, but you have not arrived at the new room. And here's what the new room might look like that you're going into, theoretically speaking. So at this point, there are two key actions that can help you in this kind of a situation. First of all, trust that you are on your right path and headed in the right direction, and walk forward. And secondly, you are guided to keep moving forward with your mind and heart firmly set on where you want to end up. Sometimes we find ourselves beginning to think, speak, and act on new values that we now hold dear, that we didn't believe we held dear some time ago. That's when something called the law of attraction takes over to speed you on your journey, to draw you to the right people and conditions that support your new set of values and your new life. You discover that while you are still walking on planet Earth, your mind and heart are somewhere else, perhaps in heaven. And heaven is not a piece of real estate in the sky, as some people like to think, but a growing awareness of who you really are. The word heaven comes from a Greek word, Ouranos, O-U-R-A-N-O-S. And the word means expansion. Your very spirit is constantly seeking expansion. Your very spirit seeks to lift itself out of the shallows and into the deeper levels of consciousness where it knows your home really exists. Your home lies beyond where you are right now. Now, we've all visited other levels of consciousness, but after a while, even they become alien to us, and they no longer feel right to us, and suddenly life offers you a zonk. And you are eager to find out its value and its true worth. And you are ready to meet new adventures and new forms of life. I've mentioned before on Sunday this amazing movie, Project Hail Mary. I don't know how many of you have seen the movie. Oh, good. If you haven't, as soon as you leave here today, go down to the theater and see this movie. It is incredible and amazing. Ryan Gosling plays a former middle school teacher who is tagged with the responsibility to find a solution to a tragedy that is about to strike planet Earth. And that tragedy is that our sun is dying, S-U-N. Reluctantly, he agrees to take on the project, which is aptly called a Hail Mary. You know, last hope. At last, he has that opportunity, that last-ditch attempt to save a dying planet. And in the process, he discovers life on another planet. And he meets his new friend, and that's his pal beside him. His name is Rocky. And he's just a hunk of rock, but he moves and he talks and he thinks and he does all kinds of things. And he decides not only is he going to save his planet Earth, he's going to save Rocky's planet too. So this is them on Rocky's planet now and thinking about what's going to happen next. Whether you know it or not, there's a voice inside of you calling you upward and onward, away from the used to be and the as yet to discover, and to be the Savior, not only for your own world, but for others as well. Did you realize that that was one of your assignments when you came here? To save many lives, to rescue us from limitation and lack. There's a line in A Course in Miracles, let's see, by Rocky, I think. There he goes. It says, the Holy Spirit's voice is as loud as your willingness to listen. It's one of my favorite lines. Do you know people who are convinced? Let me ask you this. Do you know people who are convinced they are not from this planet? Do you ever run into such a person? Actually, I'll tell you what. None of us are from this planet. None of us are from this planet. And even despite the astronauts who saw what they saw as they looked out on the world from the backside of the moon, this world is not our home, our permanent home. We are all just visitors here because our true home is in spirit. Even though you and I currently walk through this foreign land, we remain connected to our home, our source, our spirit. Make no mistake, your happiness and mine, your well-being and mine depend on us being connected to our father-mother ship of spirituality. You know, Jesus, when they brought him before Pilate after his capture, Pilate asked him who he was and where he was from. And Jesus responded, he said, my kingdom is not of this world. In fact, the reason I was born and came into this world was to testify to that very truth. Everyone on this side of truth listens to me. So think about that for a minute. If we only listen to the voices we hear from the world of facts and appearances that come from outside of us, we are destined to stay stuck in this world. But if we listen to the inner voice, that voice of the divine within us, we will rise above this world, transcend our limitations and difficulties, and end up in a new realm of living. We will no longer be held down by physical or human circumstances, but we will discover our zonk. We will discover our true identity as a spiritual being, living in a spiritual world. And the good news will be that right here and right now, we can cease to identify with our body, such as it is, and all our worldly attributes, such as they are, and soar to new heights of possibility because we are spirit. Oh, sure, for now, we have to don the costume of an earthling and deal with dollars and cents and inflation and high gas prices and visits to the doctor and behaving very much like a human being. But there is a voice within you and there's a voice within me that keeps calling us home to infinity and beyond. You guys remember Star Trek? There was one episode called The Errand of Mercy. And the crew of the Enterprise were called to defend the planet Organa from the impending invasion of the Klingons. Klingon is a fitting name, I think, by the way, for those that are clinging on to their limitations and what's going on in their life. So when Captain Kirk and his team arrived at the planet Organa, they found that the Organians were very, very primitive, a very primitive group of people. And the people wore simple togas, they had no technology, and they did not bear weapons. The Enterprise crew pleaded with the Organians to defend themselves, but they calmly refused to do so. Fearing that the Klingons would disseminate this native, naive civilization, Kirk was exasperated. But just before the Klingons arrived, the Organians revealed their true identity. It seemed that in reality they were highly advanced souls. They are, in fact, beings of brilliant light. And all of a sudden they disappeared into a field of shimmering energy. And they were gone. They were not apparent bodies at all. Their physical world was a vehicle for their spirits to take momentary expression. They were in their world, but not of their world. So now, here you and I stand at the threshold, just as the Organians did. Jesus said, "You are the light. You are the beings of light. Regardless of where you are headed, your future is to a foreign land, a land of light, a land that is beyond what seems to be going on in our planet right now. While this world seems to be steeped in war and disease and confusion, our true life is beyond physical appearances. We are spiritual beings going through a human experience. And the Course in Miracles says it best. It says, "I will be still an instant and go home." And where is home? Well, it is where Buzz Lightyear would say, infinity and beyond. God bless you.
Well, there's a reason for the sunshine and sky, and there's a reason why I'm feeling so high. Must be the season when the love light shines all around us. So let that feeling grab you deep inside and send you reeling where your love can't hide, and then go stealing through the midnight ride with your lover. And let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love grow with all living things, and let your love show. And you'll know what I mean, must be the season. And let your love fly like a bird on a wing, and let your love ground you to all living things, and let your love shine. And you'll know what I mean, it's the season. And there's a reason for those warm, sweet nights, and there's a reason for the candle lights. Must be the season when those love lights shines all around us. So let that wonder take you deep into space and lay you under its loving embrace. Just feel the thunder as it warms your face. You can't hold back. And let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love grow while living things, and let your love show. And you'll know what I mean, must be the season. And let your love fly like a bird on the wing, and let your love bind you to all living things, and let your love shine. And you'll know what I mean, it's the season. And let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love grow with the smallest of dreams, and let your love show. And you'll know what I mean, it's the season. And let your love fly like a bird on a wing, and let your love bind you to all living things, and let your love shine. And you'll know what I mean, that's the season. And let your love shine. And you'll know what I mean, it's the season. Let the wonder take you into space.
Well, thank you, Scott, Jim, and Todd. And Mike. My name is Jim Sledge, and this is our time of giving. But before I get into where you can give and how you can give, on behalf of the finance team, I want to thank everyone who was so diligent in making sure they had their monthly giving done during our pledge drive. It's an exciting time, but we all have to remember that there are other things going on in our church every day, regardless of whether there's a pledge drive or not, and we need to keep those things going. In fact, I know from speaking to the ministers that they would prefer to speak while we have lights. So how can you help keep the lights on? So if you are going to text money, you can do by giving a text to that number on there. You can obviously mail a check or money into the Unity Church here on Bernard. You can go online and make that donation. Probably my favorite thing, though, is if you could do a monthly contribution from your bank or your credit card. that would be super because it makes sure the lights are on whether you're here or not. And if you're so inclined to do that, if you would see Deanna afterwards, she can fix you up on that. So, with that in mind, let's say our offering blessing together. Together, I know that my giving blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I give and receive. I give thanks for the abundance that is mine to share.
Wade in the water, wade in the water, children. Wade in the water, God's gonna trouble the water. Who's that yonder, dressed in red? Must be the children that Moses led. Wade in the water, God's gonna trouble the water. Wade in the water, wade in the water, children. Wade, wade in the water, God's gonna trouble the water. Who's that yonder, dressed in white? Must be the children of the Israelites. Wade in the water, God's gonna trouble the water. If you know the words, sing along. See that band all dressed in blue, God's gonna trouble the water. Looks like my people coming through, God's gonna trouble the water. Wade in the water, wade, wade in the water, children. Wade in the water, God's gonna trouble the water. If you don't know that I've been redeemed, wade in the water. See the Holy Ghost coming for me, God's gonna trouble the water. Wade in the water, wade in the water, children. Wade, wade in the water, God's gonna trouble the water.
All right. There you go.
I think we found our way to church.
Please join me as we dedicate these monies, things that we've been delivered to our church and send them forth to do God's work. Amen.
All right, well, thank you so much to Reverend David for his talk today. And David, I want to know, what time does the return flight home leave? Because I don't want to miss it. Okay. Also, thanks so much to Scott Jameson, Jim, and Mike for the music. Thank you, guys. And thanks to everybody else who made this a great service. We would also like to thank our chaplains today. Robin led the meditation before service. Diane will stay after and pray with people after the service. And Pat has been holding the entire service in reverence for us. And of course, KP led the prayer. By the way, you can request prayer by filling out the form in the seat pocket in front of you and depositing it in our box back there on the left side as you exit the sanctuary. When someone asks you, so what exactly is unity? What do you say? Well, what you can do is you can say our prayer for peace. Let's say it all together. Together, unity stands for peace in the presence of conflict, for love in the presence of hatred, for forgiveness in the presence of injury. Unity honors the many names for God, the many paths to God, for we only one power and one presence of God, and that God loves each one of us equally. We encourage everyone to sign up for our email newsletter to learn more about upcoming classes and events. You can sign up for the e-news by scanning the QR code that you see on the screen or through our website at unityspokane.org. We would also like to connect with you on our social media, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Just search Unity Spiritual Center Spokane and you'll find us. All right, how about now a little news you can use? Our parent chat is always held on the third Sunday of each month, and that is today. If you have kids from newborns to 18 years old, please come and join the parent chat today at 11:30 in the chapel. It's a wonderful place to ask questions, share ideas, and make some new friends. Childcare and snacks are provided. In Matthew 25:25, Jesus said, I was a stranger, and you invited me in. He was emphasizing how we were supposed to treat foreigners, outsiders, and immigrants. The book of Leviticus reads, when a foreigner resides among you in your land, you do not mistreat them. The Bible is filled with dozens of ideas on how to love one another, and that's why on Wednesday of this week, there's going to be a fascinating program. It's called Supporting Spokane Immigrants and suggests ways that we can support immigrants as individuals and as a faith community. Come learn about immigration contributions to Spokane, current laws and ideas on actions that we can take. Sign up to attend through e-news or ask Deanna, wave that hand, for help in signing up in the store after service. Next Sunday, May 24th, right after service, we're having a plant swap. You can bring indoor or outdoor plants that you have divided or extras that you have, and you can take new ones home and leave old ones behind. Not your weeds. Can you imagine being a teenager and being homeless, being all alone on the streets of Spokane? It's hard for any of us to imagine. But that's why our spiritual center, under the guidance of Diane Bassan, has a deep commitment to serving meals to homeless teens. You can help by donating food ingredients, cooking or serving it on the fourth Friday of every month. You can sign up to help on the sheet out on the information table right near the Buck a Month Club for Crosswalk. Joan Breckling has been volunteering as Youth and Family Ministry Director for the last 2 years, and Dennis Ashley has been volunteering as our spiritual leader for the last year. To show our gratitude and thanks, we are collectively creating 2 gift baskets, one for each of them. Please bring in things like thank you notes, chocolates, gift cards, treats, and or homemade items. The baskets are on a table out in the atrium now through Sunday, May 31st. On June 7th, we will give Dennis his basket, and at the end of June, we will give Joan hers. So ask Deanna if you like more specific ideas about what to put in there. And I'd probably suggest no homemade goodies since they're going to stay here for like a month.
Yeah. Maybe not food, but
Okay, I'm not going to crochet anything, but okay. Next Sunday, we have a special Sunday message planned. Rabbi Annie Bernstein will talk about an introduction to Judaism. The special music will be by Rick Hutchins. Parents of kids 5 and under, don't forget to sign out your kids right after the service today. I'd like to invite you all to please stand as you are able. say our prayer for protection, followed by the peace song. Together, the light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. The presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. And that's the truth.
Ready, Teddy?
Ah, sorry.
Creator
Deanna got checks for both of you guys?
Thank you very much. Good message.
Thank you.
Very timely. Very timely.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Okay.
It'll be, we've got 3 weeks.
Yeah, Rosemary.